हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे हो? आज हम फिर से खेलने वाले हैं एलन वेक। और अब एलन दोबारा से उस नहर में कूदा है। अब ये ना हो कि फिर कहीं कोई ट्रांजिशन हो और ये कहीं और उठे।
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have
Okay.
his wife. We don't know where she
Well,
is.
Her
वो खुद
purported
कंट्रोल
kidnapper
में
was
था।
eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
और एलन भी दोबारा से पानी में गिरा। और ये हाथ किसका था? थॉमस है।
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
एलिस।
Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight.
तो ये वही हुआ
You
है।
went
फिर
through
ये कहीं
a
और
rough
उठा है।
period.
देखा, मैंने कहा
Right
था
now,
ये
it's
कहीं और
very
ही उठेगा।
important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient in
Yeah.
my clinic. Have been for a while now.
भाई
The
तू भी
shock
सस
of your
लग रहा
wife's
है।
death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
उठ गया एलन। अब कहाँ उठा है? भाई इसकी तो जिंदगी अजाब है।
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I
कुछ
couldn't
अजीब
think.
लग रहा है।
Couldn't focus.
एक वो अजीब सा इफेक्ट है कोई। जैसे ना, जैसे एजेस है ना, वो थोड़ी धुंधली धुंधली लग रही हैं स्क्रीन की।
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
वही
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling
इसको
better
मौका मारो
now?
पहले।
Feeling calm?
Yeah,
Hey.
I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
अच्छा
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
फ्रेश एयर
This
खिलाने
corridor is
निकल
for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
ओ भालू।
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
क्या?
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness.
अच्छा तो
a
ये कहना
feeling
चाहता है
that
कि ये सब
everything
कुछ झूठ है।
revolves around you,
सच में।
your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
भाई ये अब बंदा कह रहा है तुझे जो नजर आ रहा है वो झूठ है। अजीब है। यानी अब तो ये तो दिखा कि उसकी बॉडी कहाँ है एलिस की, ये तो साबित कर नहीं सकता।
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
वो देख रहा है वो
Cauldron Lake
पहाड़,
spread below us.
वो देख रहा है
I could
सबसे
see
ऊपर,
Mirror
उस
Peak
पे
on the
फेंका
other
हुआ
side of
तुझे।
the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
और मज़ेदार बात है
Alan,
मेरे
what I'm telling you is
आज
good news.
बारिश ही
Right
हुई
now
है
we're in control.
और मुझे डर
Every
लग रहा है
time you
कि
have
फिर
a
बिजली
relapse,
चली
it gets
जाएगी
more
और
and more
फिर मेरी
difficult to
रिकॉर्डिंग ज़ाया हो
resurface
जाएगी।
from the dark depths
काश
of
कि
your
ऐसा ना हो।
imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After
अच्छा
all your
भाई ये
nightmares,
तो
this
शुरू ही हो
should come
गया
as an
है भाई,
immense
तुझे
relief
जो
to you.
नज़र आ रहा है वो
If
झूठ है।
it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the
I
illness.
let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me.
भैया
Once
एलन
you
को भी दिल
accept
कर रहा है
that,
उठा के उसे
we can begin
उस
the
पहाड़ के
journey
ऊपर
towards
फेंको
your
उसको।
recovery.
बोली सर
Come along.
जो भी नहीं
Let's go
पता।
inside.
ये कौन है?
Here's the entrance to the office wing.
तुझे क्या
That's
है?
for staff only.
Scary, scary, scary.
ये क्या कर रहा है?
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
अब ये कौन है?
Elbow strike. Ooh, yeah. I'll get him to the head.
you might have noticed the typewriter
पागल
in
रखे
your
हुए हैं
room.
तूने अपने घर में।
You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
ओ और ये दोनों बाहर वाले हैं।
Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
चल लगा रहा है वैसे जो तू बना रहा है ना वो एलन ने 10-15 ऐसे मार देता है एक दिन में। चलो यहाँ जाना है। यहाँ कुछ आया।
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a
Odin है Thor, ये
heavy
Odin है,
metal
ये Thor है।
band in the 70s and
Thor है,
80s
Thor,
called
Thor
Old
का।
Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are,
ओह उनका बैंड भी
in
था।
advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
हाँ अरे
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson farm.
Valhalla.
Valhalla.
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course.
इन्होंने अपने farm को
All
Valhalla
you need to
बनाया
know
हुआ।
to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was flaring up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
जॉन विक की बात
She
हो रही है,
used
बाबा
us
यागा।
all, taken from all of us.
चलो ये पढ़ते क्या है?
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens. What was...
Power again. He's checking on it now.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
The doors were locked.
Well, he's
Hartman
the
and the
boss.
nurses would have
I may need
keys,
a hand
but
here
there was
later
no
on,
way to
Bird.
get my
This one's
hands on
bound to
them.
make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin.
अच्छा ये
Have
पता नहीं
been for
कौन सी
days, but it's
जगह है।
always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true. The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
ओ भाई लड़ाई शुरू हो गई है लगता है थोर और
Hartman
ओडिन
had
है
mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. Older.
Fast, aren't they?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkles.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along. The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
He's getting violent.
एक मिनट
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
तो बात हो ही रही थी अच्छा ये वाली तो सीन ना एडन येगर से लगती है मिलती जुलती जब वो उसके अंदर था जब वो एल्डियन से बात कर रहा था
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds! Seriously!
Yeah, come on, man.
Do you have any idea how much trouble you're
Barry?
in?
Barry?
Ow! About time! Barry,
Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trail.
वो एक पेज भी मिला है वो अभी
These
तक
were
देखा
all the
नहीं
pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a
हाँ
shot.
बोल
Really, Wade.
इसको भी पेजेस चाहिए
Let's work together on this. You have no idea.
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
हंस रहे एक मिनट
Hartman followed
पहले
the
ये
fall
पढ़ता
of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, but Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. Hartman wasn't happy. Maude could see it in his eyes. He quickly told him who was in charge, but that wasn't part of Hartman's plan. The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Oh. अरे जल्दी हो ओह शिट लगता है पूरी डार्क ने हमला कर दिया ओह
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
अब कहाँ से ओह जनरेटर भाई हर चीज तो हवा में उड़ रही है अब कहाँ से
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambition. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
जब तो सबके ऊपर लाइट पड़ती है ना वो बहुत गंदा लगता है कुछ गड़बड़ लग रही है लग ही रहा था चल 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 चल। ओ लगी।
Al! I'm here!
आता हो बैरी रुक।
Hey, come on! We gotta get going!
कुछ सप्लाई मिल जाए क्या पता।
Al! I'm over here! I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there!
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al! Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out! Oh, geez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here! Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around!
अच्छा भाई बहुत भलाइया में डाल दिया। बोल भैया
Al, be careful! I can see them moving around! They're coming for you!
ओ ओ मेरे पास तो फ्लेयर्स भी हैं, मैं इस्तेमाल ही नहीं कर रहा।
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was sure checked everything, just to be sure.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
अच्छा भाई सामने आ ओ ये कोई नया वाला है
That way we don't have any trouble, and I don't have to
क्या क्लियर गन और कोई कोई नहीं नाइस शॉटगन Page.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
आओ अब सामने शॉटगन है मेरे पास अच्छा 2 बैरल वाली है ना
For the moment, Barry was just as an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Barry मर ना जाए बस, पता चले मर गया हो। ओह नाइस, काफी एमो है मेरे पास आगे बढ़ के। सप्लाई नहीं चाहिए थी वो बड़ी। नाइस फ्लेयर गन। ओह मोर सप्लाई। Barry, जिंदा है।
Al, you're alive.
नहीं।
Let's get out of here. Can you open this
पीछे से
gate?
आएंगे।
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it. Gotta be here. Just hang on, Al. Oh, hey, found a corner. I found it! I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig.
अरे
Here it is! Al, I found the key!
चलो
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
ऐसे ये तो है, बड़ी खूबसूरत जगह है, लेकिन उसका हशर नशर कर दी। Let's go.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It
अच्छा,
makes them come true.
पता नहीं मैंने
But there's
बताया
a
था
catch.
कि
The dark
इसके
presence,
साथ एक और
whatever that
सीरीज
thing is,
कनेक्टेड है,
twists it
यानी
to
कि
its own
ये
ends.
एक यूनिवर्स
That's why
है।
all of this is happening.
इसमें
It's
एक और गेम
using my
आती है
manuscript to
कंट्रोल,
take
और एक
over
और भी आती
everything.
है,
I believe
पर
you.
वो
It
शायद
happened
मैं
to
खेलूं
Thomas
या ना
Zane
खेलूं,
before, it happened to the
लेकिन
Andersons.
कंट्रोल में
I
मेनली
believe
ये
you.
चीज़ें
Crazy
बताई
or
गई
not,
हैं।
you're not
कि
delusional.
ये
Weird shit's
कुछ
going
चीज़ें
down.
हैं
That's a
जो कि
fact.
ऐसा कर
I'm on
देती हैं
board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they
यानी
were too far
इंसानों के
gone
कुछ
to tell
करने
me with
से
all
ना
the drugs they were on. But they
ये
wrote it down. There's
चीज़ें
a
होना
message
शुरू हो
somewhere at their
जाती हैं
farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
ओ शुक्र है दोनों जिंदा हैं।
God damn it, out! Talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
पर जिंदा है।
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! And don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that. Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
भाई ये आवाज़ आ कहाँ से रही है?
Hell, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
ये वही फार्म है
Barry,
है
just
ना?
wait for me, okay?
इसे
I'm
वैलहला
not
बोला
staying here.
उन्होंने।
It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it.
ओ
I'm
बोरा।
on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
तभी इतनी जल्दी गन्स देती थी क्योंकि फिर ये चली जानी है। ओह ट्रेन तो नहीं आ रही। नहीं यहाँ ट्रेन ही आती होगी, पटरियाँ ही नहीं है, यहाँ क्यों आती होगी? ओह प्लीज भाई नहीं, अभी कुछ नहीं है मेरे पास यार, क्या मजाक है इनके साथ। ये देखो सही, एक पेज लेने के लिए भी इतना रोक रहे हैं।
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved.
वही है।
Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't
Well,
miss a jar
hala.
of moonshine or two in the booby
Valhalla, yeah.
But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
आ गया। गया। अब कौन सी चीज है? अरे चढ़ जाओ ऊपर। कुछ दिया नहीं हुआ ऊपर से।
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
अब तो फ्लैश लाइट की जरूरत है, ऊपर होगी। अभी फ्लैश लाइट नहीं देंगे। तब तक हम ये पढ़ते हैं।
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest. I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
पर वो नहीं है, बैटरीज नहीं है। बस भागना है भाई, कुछ कर भी नहीं सकते इनका। भागो भागो, बड़ी लाइट। भाई कुछ कर भी नहीं सकते इनका, एक सेकंड भी नहीं रुकते ये। अगर फ्लेयर भी मिल जाए ना तो काम बन जाएगा। बस उस लाइट की तरफ भागते हैं। भाग भाग भाग, पहुंच गए। पूरी हो जाए।
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Yeah, heavy duty.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
ठीक है
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
अच्छा
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Oh, pages.
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
नहीं एक मिनट अरे बेयर ट्रैप्स हैं अरे मैं समझा पेजेस ओ Yes, yaar, shotgun.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.